I please ask who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Would you all like to take your seats, ladies and gentlemen?
Holly, today I pledge
to spend the rest of my life with you.
to spend the rest of my life with you.
I will be faithful and honest.
I will be faithful and honest.
I will share with you my hopes and dreams.
I will share with you my hopes and dreams.
I will always be there when you need me most.
I will always be there when you need me most.
And will respect and support you
I will respect and support you
as we go through life together.
as we go through life together.
Holly, your turn. Ian, today I pledge to spend the rest of my life with you.
Spend the rest of my life with you.
I will be faithful and honest.
I will be faithful and honest.
I will share with you my hopes and dreams.
I will share with you my hopes and dreams.
I will always be there when you need me most.
I will always be there when you need me most.
And will respect and support you
And will respect and support you
as we go through life together.
as we go through life together.
The institution of marriage must be entered into freely, voluntarily, and with the full and unreserved consent of you both. Therefore, will you, Ian, take Holly here present to be your lawful wedded wife?
I will.
And will you, Holly, take Ian here present to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Excellent. Well, you've just agreed to marry each other. You are now going to exchange vows that will make that agreement legally binding. So in the presence of your family and friends, please repeat after me, Ian. I call upon these persons here present
to
witness that I, Ian,
do
take thee, Holly, to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I will love and care for you,
I will care for you,
honour and cherish you,
honour and cherish you,
whatever the future may bring.
whatever the future may bring.
I call upon
These persons here present
to witness that I, Holly, do take thee, Ian, to be my lawful wedded husband. I will love and care for you, honour and cherish you, whatever the future may bring. Ian and Holly have chosen to seal their marriage with the giving and receiving of wedding rings. A ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end, and symbolises everlasting love. It's also the outward sign of the lifelong promises that they're making to each other here today. So Joey, would you like to come join us, please? And Holly's going to first hold it here. Stand back to it. Please remember to put the left hand. Hold it there. And say, all that I have, I give to you.
All that I have, I give to you.
All that I am, I share with you.
All that I am, I share with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
for today and for tomorrow
for today and for tomorrow
and for all the years to come.
and for all the years to come.
We are. Joey? Take on to the left hand, hold it there, and say, all that I have, I give to you.
All that I have, I give to you.
All that I am, I share with you.
All that I am, I share with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
for today and for tomorrow
for today and for tomorrow
and for all the years to come.
and for all years to come.
That's really awesome. Well, you're now at the start of your married life together. So with the trust and the responsibilities, and may the feeling of love that you obviously have for each other deepen and grow throughout the years to come. You've both made the declarations that are required by law, but more importantly, you've made your own promises, commitments, and a family together. I really hope that today marks the start of a new and exciting chapter in your lives together. It gives me great pleasure to say, therefore, Ian and Holly, you are now husband and wife. Congratulations, you may kiss the bride.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Can I ask you all to please stand? So welcome and receive your bride and groom, the new Mr. and Mrs. Williams.
come in now, do hold on.
Thank you. You may now be seated.
Did your hand hold?
Just for a minute, yeah. Set yourself down to 6 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before the wedding breakfast, we're going to commence with speeches. So if I could ask you to give a warm welcome to the father of the bride, Paul.
I've actually prepared a speech because I couldn't remember the notes, so I thought I'd write one out. Right, the first thing I'd like to say is welcome to everyone for coming today. It's been a lovely day so far. Hopefully it'll carry on. And also to Holly, how beautiful you look. So today is my honour to walk my beautiful daughter down the aisle. I've been trying to prepare for this moment for ages, ever since they told me we're going to get married, and eventually settled on a date, and it didn't do a very good job of this. You know what we say about kids? The son is a mummy's boy, and the daughter is a daddy's girl, and we stayed with that tradition. That's the way we actually did go. She's a beautiful little girl, and she'd always try and help in any way she could, depending on the mood she was in, of course. Whilst Holly was growing up, we used to do a lot of travelling around because we were in the forces. When she was a little toddler, we moved over to Germany. One Saturday, we went shopping into a clothes shop. Holly, being a little angel as she was, we used to have a little wrist strap around her, so we could walk around. She'd quite happy walking around. And Lee just dragged along behind because he was bored. We went to a shop, and Holly was, as she does, there's all these hangers everywhere, all your clothes rails high and low, plus the carousels in the middle. And Holly was just walking through them all, laughing her head off, holding her hand. And then she sort of pulled her hand away, and that was it, she was off. And we lost Holly in this shop. Luckily, there's only a few people in it, but it's a really large shop. And we had to chase around for about 5 minutes, trying to find her everywhere. You just hear a little giggle every now and then her head would appear out, and she'd be off again. So there's 3 of us, myself, Charles, and Lee, all trying to find her. Couldn't find her anywhere. Shop assistants, even though they're German, they were trying to find her. Then there's people leaving, so we had to have someone by the door so she couldn't get out. And eventually she relented and came out, and then she got a little wrist strap on, so she wasn't happy at all then.
Sorry.
It was all part of growing up, isn't it? I lost my face now. So this is the most scared I've ever been. Oh, sorry, that was the most scared I've ever been until today. Although it's overwhelming to give your daughter away, it's also one of the most satisfying things to do. When you know she's chosen one of the nicest guys around. And Ian, thank you very much for that. I'm delighted to welcome him to the family and wish for both of them all the happiness in the world. And the last thing for me to say is please raise your glasses to Ian and Holly.
Ian Holly.
Thank you, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, the next speech goes to the best man, Joey.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Joey. Firstly, on behalf of everyone here, I'd like to say congratulations to Ian and Holly and thank them both for getting a day off work to be here. I must say how wonderful Holly and the bridesmaids looks today, but sadly I can't say the same to Ian because he looks like he's been won in a raffle. I've known Ian since the first day of high school, and it didn't take long to learn that we both like many things, mainly being sports and football. And how we're still mates when I found out he's a mank, I don't know. We have many stories, but all of them mainly alcohol related. In high school, Ian was the only one with facial hair that could get served in bargain. Also, in 2006, he went to Tenerife and he got the nickname Spider-Man for climbing up the balcony when we got locked out the hotel. Ian and Holly are both wonderful people and I'm proud to call them both my friend. It's been a pleasure to be here today and an honour to be Ian's best man. He's my best friend and a great man. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to all you to raise your glass. I wish Holly and Ian all the best for the future. Ian and Holly.
Ian and Holly.
speech falls to the groom here.
Put my glasses on because I'm getting old, so...
Is it old and seen now?
Yeah. You might strap yourself in. I want to start by thanking every one of you that are here today. Some of you have travelled hours to be here, and we're both very grateful for that. Now, if you would have told me years ago I would be getting married in a castle, I would have presumed Flint had spruced the place up a bit. I would never have dreamed of a place like this, and I hope you all enjoy it as much as we do. Now, a lot of people that we want to thank, but we'd be here all day if I mentioned everyone. So to spare you all the boredom, me and Holly would just like to thank everyone involved for their efforts in helping us with the wedding, from family to friends. You've all been brilliant, and it's been very humbling, so thank you. So now on to my beautiful bride. The first time I seen Holly, she stood out a mile. She was exceptionally beautiful. I remember just looking at this girl and thinking, wow. My second thought was, you got no chance, mate. She was out of my league, but we kept bumping into each other on the dance floor. Now the hardest thing wasn't starting a conversation with her, it was trying to act cool because the DJ played Cotton Eye Joe. Looking back now, I owe that DJ a pint. It turned out Cotton Eye Joe is a certain dance where you link arms with each other, with the person next to you. Before we knew it, we were linked, and I never wanted to let this girl go. Now Holly's friend on the night kept taking her away, and each time I thought I might not see her again. Just to note, that particular friend hasn't made the guest list today. But each time we would bump into each other throughout the night, looking back, it was as if it was meant to be. Now, I'm not one for superstitions or fate, but the more I look back on that night, the more it astounds me. Not only the fact that each of us nearly stayed home that night, but of the significance. Bring me back. Not only the fact that each of us nearly stayed home that night, but of the significance of the meeting my love of my life 6 months before the worst period of my life. I didn't know it at the time, but she saved me that night. I almost see it as like someone was watching and sent me an angel. Now, you may not have put me and Holly together if you looked at our lives. One was well-spoken, well-educated and gorgeous. The other was from Thomas Key. But we are not snobby people as Greenfield folk, so I decided to give it a go. The months after we met are some of the best memories of my life. It was natural and we clicked. I knew then I never wanted to leave her to leave my life. My life was on a high, everything was going great. Then 6 months into our relationship, I lost my mum. I would not have blamed Holly if it had been too much for her to kill our relationship off. Instead, she stood by my side and showed strength that was far beyond the years. For this, I would be eternally grateful. I know my mum would want to thank you too. I can't do this speech without thanking the people who are no longer with us, who have defined who we are, and I wouldn't be stood here today without them. We remember the people Holly and her family have lost, the loved ones that we will never forget. To my grandparents, I thank you for your love, for your old-fashioned morals, and just for always being there for me. Thank you to the first woman I ever loved, my mother. She walked with me every day. She was the best friend and an even better mother. Being a parent now, myself now, I have a new appreciation of what she did for me and how hard it can be sometimes. Please can you raise a glass for her and for all of those that can't be here. Thank you.
Cheers.
Now I know people say today is the best day of their lives. It will certainly be a great day. But for me, the best days of my life was meeting Holly and the amazing experiences we have shared along the way, including the birth of our son Harvey. Today is just a chance to share all that with you. We don't always get the chance to thank the people we love. So Holly, I want to thank you for your kindness, for your beauty, for someone I'm always proud to be with, for your guts, for your sweetness, for my beautiful son, for giving me something worth fighting for. I thank you all for this and more. Now once again, thank you all for coming today. It will be a memorable one. So on behalf of my wife and I, dilly dilly.
Thank you, Ian. Ladies and gentlemen.